A company owned by Goldman Sachs sells sewage sludge contaminated with forever chemicals to farmers and is lobbying for immunity from lawsuits. Synagro treats sewage sludge from factories and buildings and then sells it as biosolid fertilizer to farmers across the country, which is a practice promoted by the EPA. The fertilizer is contaminated with concerning amounts of forever chemicals that accumulate in the waste. Per and polyfluoroalkyl substances known as PFAS forever chemicals are linked to cancer, liver damage, reproductive issues, and birth defects. In recent years, farmers discovered alarming PFAS levels in their soil from fertilizers, which have forced them to close for good. As a result, Synagro and its counterparts are lobbying Congress to grant them immunity from cleanup lawsuits. The fertilizer industry doesn't want to be held liable for polluting farmland and doesn't want farmers to be able to sue them. Senators John Boozman of Arkansas and Cynthia Loomis of Wyoming introduced 5 acts in an attempt to protect sludge producers, water companies, and other industries from liability. Starting January 20th, John Boozman will be the chair of the Senate Agricultural Committee. What's most frustrating is that Boozman is trying to market the PFAS sludge protections as being good for farmers and ranchers when it's actually threatening them and benefiting large corporations. For example, a group of ranchers in Johnson County, Texas, sued Synagro earlier this year because sludge fertilizer from a neighbor's farm contaminated their soil with 32 types of PFAS and forced them to stop sending their cattle to market. Goldman Sachs is now trying to sell Synagro in an attempt to clean their hands from this risk. Best thing you can do is share this video and tell your Senate and House representatives that you do not support the 5 acts that you see here on the screen. I summarized this on my blog and included links to your representatives, which you can find on my website, myhealthforward.com, and at the link in my bio.